And I've been doing a little bit of work on the processing line. You guys will see there's a new cobalt item pipe up here. That is to bring the dust over from here. Andy, we need a void upgrade for the stone. I'm tired of sending it all the way downstairs. I didn't bring the box up from upstairs. This is a new box. Just in case we do get some stone dust in the line, it can go to that one. But I wanted to get rid of the stone dust ASAP, so I put one there. I think there's a void upgrade downstairs in the wood box.
Okay.
But I went ahead and...
If not, just sticks and 2 obsidian.
Yeah. So I added that line. We're going with an HV conveyor module because this thing backs up really quick because it takes one at a time. So that should be better.
Hang on.
I also took the line down and hooked it up downstairs to the main line. So far, the main line is fine. I might have to upgrade it at some point.
I'm an idiot.
Hooked up the sifter so that thing can be ran. I had to put in this bypass pipe here with a shutter here that it won't let things go that way. Because in my infinite stupidity,
I had it set to Borderlands. And
nice job, dumbass.
It's on the wrong damn screen.
I forgot about the tinies that come out of the ore washer not being able to get to the tiny things. So that's what this pipe is. It's just a bypass to bypass everything and get the tinies in. And without the shutter, anything else could bypass and go into the macerators. So I had to put in the bypass pipe as well. And I think that's the extent of what I did last night. I did find out in testing, and I've got to turn down the game sounds for a minute because these macerators are loud as all fucking get out.
What's this?
Shut the fuck up for a little bit. In pressure testing the system last night, I figured let's throw in some redstone and see what happens. And we had a whole bunch of redstone that did not go through the thermal centrifuging because of the fact of how we have only 4 of these and we have 8 of these. And the thermal centrifuging runs slower or at about the same speed as the ore washers, so it is able to keep up with them. I ended up putting redstone in every one of these because the way this filter works, whatever is in this first slot will go into this first slot. Whatever's in the second one, the second, and so on and so forth. So even though it had all of this room to put stuff, it was only putting 1 stack in the first slot. Anything else was going on to this one that allows purified through, and we were just macerating our redstone after washing it, so we weren't getting the glowstone out of it, which is why we're doing this, is to get the glowstone. It's not as important because we have so much of it, but I still don't want to waste it when we can have it. So what we need to do to fix this is we need to take all of this out and move it back a block, and we're going to put in this low voltage super buffer that will allow all of the redstone to go into the super buffer, and then it will go into the thermals after that.
Oh yeah, okay, that's the in. Never mind. The middle is the input, not the bottom. I was about to say just throw it in right there, but no, so, that's output, not input.
Right. So we need to. I need 1 4x cable, which I might have in my bag here. I do. Oh no, that's a 2x. Shit. Andy, take this thing before I fuck something up. I do not need to be carrying around a 2x cable. Platinum, electrum, blue alloy. There we go. 4x tin cable. You realize
What?
we only have to move 2 of the thermals, right?
Yeah, I broke them out. Sorry.
We only really need to move 2 because the other 2 are going to be in the same position. Give Andy a wrench, he'll destroy the fucking world.
I could do that.
And you need to make me a new set
you?
of wire cutters soon. Yeah, I'll take care of the pipes in just a sec.
We have 2 sets.
Well, remember, are you stealing my pipes?
There's one in Crazy's box.
Are you stealing my pipes?
No, I'm piping your pipes.
Yeah, I told you I'd take care of them in a second. He's got to go. Keep your pud pullers out of my box.
It's my copper box.
It's my box.
I'm using all that copper.
Well, that is true, but it's not yours until it comes out of my processing line. Thank you very much. It is only yours once I allow you to have it.
Did you connect all those?
I have connected nothing. I'm working on the super buffer.
Hey!
Thank you. I like it when you smack my ass, bitch. Motherfucker, you had to break the damn... Kick him right in his ass for about a minute.
Can you bring that marble back up for me?
Fuck you. Go get it yourself. You broke out the damn floor on me, dick.
You have 2 on you.
Think I'm going to give you something? I probably have it on me.
Yeah, you have it on you. I have 2 and you have 2. Turned around and went whoop.
What
went down.
A douchebag.
It's fun to mess with you.
I bet it is.
That's in. Bark, bark, bark. Dogs. And then...
Technically...
Move that copper.
Okay. Motherfucker's getting fucking bossy today, ain't he?
Wait.
What?
No, don't move it. You have another blue alley on you? Put a blue alley up there. If not, we have like 64 downstairs.
Now put the 2 LVs in.
Oh, 2 LVs. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Dang it.
Connect that. Connect that. Connect that. Connect that. Fall through the fucking floor. He still ain't fixed.
You have the 2 blocks on you.
Punch Andy in the head for tearing out my floor. I have 4 blocks on me, thank you.
No, I pulled out 2.
And would you please make sure that the damn pipes are connected to the machines before you put the floor back in? I was sitting here pissed off last night.
That's why I took them out.
Yeah, I was sitting here pissed off last night because I couldn't figure out why shit wasn't coming out of my thermals. And here, you never connected the damn pipes yesterday.
I didn't put the stuff down yesterday.
It's your fault, dude. I'm blaming you.
Not everything is my fault.
It is. Crazy's not here. It has to be your fault.
Boom. Make sure you did it right.
Alright, so that should work now.
Okay.
So let's do another pressure test. Let's go grab some redstone.
Purified or just redstone?
If you have any purified down there, grab it and throw it in.
I was just asking. Pressure test.
I'm grabbing a whole nother row of redstone ore.
What about the basalt ore? Black ore.
Yeah, I've already got a whole row in there. We're alright. Alright, so that should kick in. Everything should start getting washed and then go in. By the way, Andy figured out the microwave emitter thing yesterday,
I didn't figure it out. I just did it multiple times and it
but
worked.
he can't tell you how he figured it out. I was getting to that point. Shut up. The best advice we got on it is if it doesn't work the first time, break it and put it back. So that's kind of what we did. We got it to work. Well, he got it to work after I left, and it works now. We're sending HV power up here nonstop from down there, but we literally have the same settings on it we had yesterday.
Yep. 2881, 77, 251. Not one up, not one down. Same exact thing. And it's going straight to the battery buffer. Yeah. And it does say it's only sending 1 amp out. And yes, we can send up to 3 amps.
Okay. Well, so far we haven't found an issue where we need more than 1, so I'm not real worried about it. Everything up here is pretty much LV.
But to send up to 3 amp.
Yeah, we'll have to move it. But all of these that are HV machines, they only take LV power. So far, even with the redstone running with all 8 ore washers and all 5 of the HV macerators and all 4 of the thermals, we still have not had a machine bitch yet. So until we do, we're not going to worry about sending more than 1 amp up here. Let's see, high shadow, high in physics. Get that done and out of the way. The next thing we need to do is we need to get the centrifuges set up for getting mercury. So where is the...
Okay, inputting 102, outputting 104.
Really? We're that close?
Inputting 153, output 156.
We might actually want to change that at some point then. But the machines don't... Oh, it's filling the thermals with power probably. But we'll see. Like I said, I've had all these running last night, and well, wait a minute, 100. That's way less than 512. So it's only inputting and outputting 1 whatever because it's not using up enough. It can go up to 512. So yeah,
these
as long
each
as it's
have 2048 saved.
Yeah, so it's fine.
About these machines.
All right, would you stop reading everything? Just because you got a reiterator doesn't mean you got to read everything.
Yeah, I do.
So where's those centrifuges at?
9 of them. It's in the Electron box.
By the way, you'll notice we now have a floor. Treasure came on and I chewed his ass about not having a floor up here, so he spent most of the night fixing our floor.
And then he wanted to use an axe, a pickaxe, not a drill, because it's too loud.
Yeah, he's a little wimp. And he's bitching because we did our ore processing on the pipe floor. I said it's more pipes and machines, so shut the fuck up. And we're not moving it. It's staying right here where it's at. We'll just have to make sure when we're doing stuff up on that floor that we don't use the center of the room for anything that needs pipes or wires because, well, we put this big monstrosity right in the middle of the freaking pipe floor room. Let's see, are these... Okay, all the ore washers are running but 1. Thermals have not started. Why have the thermals not started? I need to take these out of here. And the super buffer won't show me shit. But if all of these are running, they most definitely should be sending redstone out. So where is it all going? Because it's not going in the macerators. I don't see it showing up in the filter. It has to be going somewhere. Where is it going? And I know this was working last night. It shouldn't be going out the wrong way.
You do have that pipe connected to the super buffer, right?
Okay, we're not ending up with it down here. This is another thing we need to pressure test today. These rare earth things, they
Your pipe's
give
not connected, idiot.
off smalls, so I want to try that.
Bear.
What
Come here.
pipe?
Come here. Come to the ground floor.
I'm on the ground floor.
Well, come over here where I'm at.
What do you want?
Look up.
Okay.
Super buffer. And then blue pipe. They're not connected.
That's your fault.
That's not my fault.
It is. You did the piping. I just put the buffer in. You're the one. See, this is why you got to stop.
You put the buffer in. You didn't connect the buffer to it.
I put the buffer in. You put the pipes in. You didn't connect the pipe to the buffer.
No, the buffer wasn't there when I connected the pipes.
Are you breaking a machine and wasting power to do what I'm down here trying to do?
No.
Lie to me again, asshole. And you
didn't.
And you didn't send them down to the output pipes either.
I haven't did it yet.
This is why we can't have nice things, folks.
I need your power cable thingy. I didn't know you was down there.
Well, I'm not going to waste power by wrenching out a machine.
I didn't know you was going up the butt.
What's wrong with taking it to the back door?
Give me one marble, please.
What's wrong with going through the back door once in a while?
Not multiple. Tell that to me about yourself.
Ain't nobody touching my back door, motherfucker.
What's wrong with that?
That's an exit only, motherfucker.
Alright. Is it inputting? Yes. Okay.
On that side, it isn't on the other side because you had the input blocked by the output going that direction.
What?
You didn't wrench the machines down to the pipe.
I haven't done it yet.
Well, guess what?
Until you just did it.
They can't input until you do that. Because machines
and
do
you
not
don't
allow
have
input.
the item out set too.
No, that's not set yet.
You don't have any of them set. Stop blaming everything on me. It's not my fault that things
I
are not
didn't
working
break
the way
the
it
machines
is.
and place the machines.
I broke one machine.
You broke 3 machines.
Okay, I broke 3 machines, and then I didn't do anything else. I just placed them down, and that's it.
You placed
it's your
them.
setup. I only placed them.
If it's my setup, keep your hands off of it. Let me break them.
Something getting mad?
I don't know. Not that I've heard.
Okay, I thought I heard an angry noise, but you were talking really loud, so it may have been you.
Nothing get angry as me, as far as I can tell. Okay, so that's done. Oh, we are short on power if the centrifuges are running. So we are going to have to move that, and doing the rare earth, one machine can't handle it. So
and
yeah,
only one master is running.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get this damn thing on its own transformer, and we're gonna have to put we're gonna have to make some more energy crystals. Yep. Energy crystals isn't a problem. That's cheap and easy to make.
Yep.
Let me go play with this thing and see if I can get it to move.
You gotta have a transformer first. Don't you? Need a transformer to transform EV to HV to grab 3 amps.
Actually, why isn't this? Oh, wait a minute. All we gotta do is put the batteries in it. It's on an HV transformer that isn't sending any other power right now.
Is it not anymore?
No, that was the one going. The only thing that comes out of there is the
LV power.
Little bit going to the things. So that 1 HV that I'm not going to do because I'm putting 2 batteries in, so it'll have 3 amps.
That's EBF, HV EBF, and the LV power.
MV EBF, yes. This is still on MV, not HV.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And this LV line over here, which has very little.
I got this then. Grab me 15 redstone.
What are you? Hold on. I'm moving
I was
energy
just making
crystals
more.
up here. I'm just taking them from downstairs for the moment.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make the more then.
They're getting power and they are filling. So this machine should now stop its bitching, which it is. That one's already done. All right, so we should have things coming through here, which is the smalls, and it's doing its job. So the small is now working. So we got that taken care of. What?
That's only input 512, output 520. Max out 512 at 3 amps. Okay.
All right, so where's the centrifuges?
In the Pleptron box.
Are we using a processing array or are we setting them up single?
Up to you.
Hmm.
We got 2 of them almost set up. Oh, and we got the other freezer done.
Yeah, we'll do the other freezer later because that's for the oxygen thing. And I remember the pain in the ass we went through setting that fucker up.
I want the helium coming out of it.
And I don't want to do that today. Not with my headache.
If we get helium, I can make superconductor wire.
Hi, Lorenus. Yeah, we need to get the helium for the superconductor wire. Do I want to do this?
Did you show them our new assembly line?
I have not shown them the gay-ass wood assembly line, no.
We went cheap.
I'll show them that later. I think we're gonna go ahead and use one of the processing arrays for this. And mercury processing is, let's see here, Cinnabar. That is a 5 EU recipe. And redstone. That is 15 EU a tick recipe. So 15 times 9
It's a lot.
Is 135. So that means that we need an HV input on the processing array. And I do believe we have one of them sitting over here. Here's our wood assembly line. Andy's gone, Amish. Decided we're going to have an assembly line made out of wood for some reason.
Gave up on metal.
Yeah,
I don't like metal.
He's going back to Amish.
No, I was trying to figure out what it looks like if it was sitting here. That's how big the machine's going to be. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
We're not putting that there, Bear.
Mm.
You said, hey, we can put this right here. There's a big empty spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still don't see your issue. Because we're going to work on moving all of this stuff as well. So it doesn't even need to be sitting all the way over here. We could move it back here when we move this stuff. And we can move our enchanting stuff.
So it could be basically on this pipe right here. Right there.
Well, it depends on if we're going to move the MV stuff that's here or not. I'm planning on moving everything past this hopper right now.
So then this could actually move right here instead.
Yeah, we could move it back one block from where it's at, but I don't really see why you have an issue with it being here. All of this stuff is just storage. So if we move that, it's not going to be an issue. Can you make an HV energy hatch? Because I think you've got EV on this thing right now.
I think I do too.
Andy's got this infatuation with my sexy ass. I don't know why he keeps smacking it.
There's EV and LV over there.
Alright, well, we need HV now.
I was trying to do the multi-processing array.
Yeah, somebody thinks he has to try the cheating, even though I told him we're not doing it. He still has to try it.
I like trying things.
Yeah, well, try it all you want. We're not cheating. I hate that stupid shit. I'm not cheap.
Even if it means less room?
Why do I care about room? We're in an infinite world. The world is infinite.
Why does it always have to be about you?
Because everything is about me. You didn't realize that?
Yeah.
You didn't know the world revolved around me?
You're the master of this world?
The master of any world I'm in.
No one's above you?
Well, God. But he don't argue with me.
That's what I was waiting on.
he don't argue with me. He lets me believe my bullshit.
Alright, so scoot it over and that's right there. What's the table?
Just want to put this right here.
That's a lot of block spare. I don't know if that's all my wood or if I used all my wood or not. I think I did. And I don't think you grabbed all the block.
I need an HV energy hatch.
That's all you're missing?
That's all I know I'm missing at the moment. We'll get on to anything else in a minute. That's transformer, energy hatch, input.
Oh, I thought you were placing
I have no maintenance hatch.
Okay, I can do that. I thought you were placing it down here.
I'm taking the maintenance hatch off of this one so you can put the other one. No, I'm not putting it down there because we're limited on power on that room. So I'm putting it down here. We're not limited on power. I want the things that take ass tons of power to go on this floor. So they're closer to the power.
Oh, down on the
Has anybody tried to make
under the ground floor.
Hold on a minute. Has anybody tried to make a lead plate without burning box? Just a measuring pot of lava, crucible, and a plate mold. No? Why the fuck would I do this? Holy shit, why is it every time Lorenus asks me a question, it's how can I cheat something just a little bit more? Makes my brain hurt. Stop it. I don't cheat shit. I don't do things just because I can.
But you can.
Doesn't mean I have to.
Yeah, it does. Okay, I need somewhere with water and HV power for an autoclave. You think your line is taking too much power?
Hold on. You just said you needed HV power, and now you're asking if it's taking too much power?
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Your processing line. Throw an autoclave on it to process rubies into
here, hold on. Did you move it?
Alright. already broke it. Yeah, I had to move it because we took away the.
Oh, well, give it here.
Like, we could put right there.
No, stop.
I gotta move water back there.
No, stop.
I could throw a HP battery in there, but I thought you wouldn't like it.
I agree with you, Invisix. I hate the fact that that's still available, that you can do it that way. But yeah, why would you do it some weird cockamamie way when you can just do it the other way? Is this really running off that same fucking high voltage transformer? It is. We might need to change that. If we ever start using this assembly machine here, which doesn't need to be here anymore. It was only here because the glue we were getting was coming from up there.
And now we got buttloads of glue inside it.
Yeah, well, who gives a shit? We're voiding excess glue.
Okay, you throwing that thing right here?
No.
You said we're voiding glue, so.
I said at some point we need to move that. I didn't mean that means grab it right now.
I grabbed it like I like it. You're not throwing that. Okay. I thought you were throwing it right there.
No, because that's coming off of that same high voltage transformer that we didn't want it on downstairs. I'm just trying to find, our water is right here. So I'm trying to find somewhere close to that I can run it off of that isn't going to be screwing with the power going upstairs. And I'm afraid if we put it here on this line, it is going to screw with the power upstairs.
We can probably do it right here then. This one's a high voltage transformer over here.
Yeah, then we just got to get water all the way over here.
Which is pretty much what I was going to do down there.
Let's go back to doing it in the floor like we had it last time. We'll put it right there. And then you can do the water from under the underside.
From under. Got a butt ton of pipes up here. I grab. Because you don't need them right now.
I think I want to rewire this as well. We'll mess with that later. Right now, I need the things to finish this, and he's messing with. Where the hell did the other processing array go?
Broke it and put it in the box.
I was trying to steal parts off of it.
It's in the Laptron box.
Alright, let me get back to work.
I saved you work of breaking it.
Why is it all of a sudden you want to break everything? You're just a destructive fucker today. Just don't want to tear the shit out of everything.
Are you not going? Why are you not going?
I'm going crazy because you keep tearing everything up.
I'm not talking to you.
You are talking to me. Your voice is going outside your head.
The autoclave is not
talking
moving.
to me.
Are you sure there's power getting to this? No.
I'm positive if you hooked it up properly, it is.
No, the extreme transformer is not plugged up to the transformer.
Well, guess what you didn't do when you move shit?
Grab your crowbar and pop that off and use your...
I always have to fix his fuck-ups.
I don't have any clippers. You grabbed them?
I didn't grab them. I still have the almost broken pair.
Okay, well, I'm coming. Hang on.
I got it. I did it.
I was about to say, now we got to make sure. There it goes.
You got a box to put on that?
No.
Why not? Now you got to sit here and camp the machine.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do, because it won't make more than one.
It's gonna here in a minute as soon as I grab a box. I can just have it spit it out. have a hopper catch underneath.
Alright,
And
so
then
we have
that spits out.
input for the redstone, output for the sulfur or anything else, ruby dust and pyrite, which actually I need to move this up a block. Output needs to go up here. We have the output up top, which is for the mercury. So the only thing we need is the power. When we get Andy to hurry up and get us the damn power.
Oh yeah, you need power.
I need an HV energy hatch.
That might be a problem.
Only problem would be you ain't fucking got it yet.
Bear has lots of problems.
And there's number 2 on the list of problems.
Shit, I'm not a problem.
Speaking of problems,
I am not a problem.
in comes crazy.
There's your problem.
I had to restart my computer.
There's your problem.
That took forever.
We should probably go with the
Then I had kids in here, so
I can't hear you over the bear.
that means shut up, Bear's talking.
Good fucking luck with that one, crazy. And how about practice what you preach, crazy? Holy shit. I love it when she talks sometimes because I can hear my own voice, but it's just in a more feminine one. She keeps saying things that I've said to her, but she doesn't listen to them, so why is she telling them to other people?
Because they're supposed to listen. I'm special, remember?
Yeah, you're special, all right.
I'm special here.
Just because you ride the short bus does not make you special.
I have never ridden a short bus. Leave me alone.
I have.
Are you trying to say there's something wrong with riding in a short bus? Junior took a short bus to school every day when he was 5 years old.
It's because we only had so many people at that one spot.
Preschool only uses short buses in our town. Speaking of, you want to hear a really funny story?
No, not really.
Well, guess what? Guess what? Shut up, you're going to hear it anyways. The school that Junior went to, Head Start, had the short buses, like I just said. We are between New York and Chicago, almost directly between the two. So we have lots of railroad tracks that run through our town. We have 2 of them that actually converge right outside of town and run together parallel through town for part of town. And then they split off outside of town. But for at least this one intersection, they're running right side by side. And there's enough room in between the 2 railroad tracks for about 3 cars to fit.
I almost broke that bear.
And there's only one railroad crossing symbol on either side of them telling you if there's something on either of the tracks. Well, they had a brand new driver and she didn't stop to look like she's supposed to at every railroad crossing, or she stopped to look but didn't look at both sets of tracks and went ahead and pulled across the first barrier and then got freaked out because the lights started going off and the bars started going down and stopped the bus in that dead zone between the 2 tracks, and 2 trains went by, one in each direction on each of those tracks with a bus full of kids. So she had the worst first day of her life, dealing with a bunch of screaming kids in between 2 school buses, or between 2 trains in an area she's not supposed to be. So, yeah, it was kind of funny when I heard about it. I wouldn't want to be her though, because it wouldn't be funny for her. But I couldn't stand being a bus driver. Couldn't handle kids. But you imagine how loud that would be with 2 freight trains? Because, by the way, since we live between those 2 towns, our trains that go through our town are not small trains. They usually have 4 at least engines on each train. And so it took a good half hour for the tracks to clear, almost.
Oh, you plugged it in over here. Okay.
Damn it.
It was quite funny. Two.
It
Only you would
worked.
find that funny.
I find it funny. I wouldn't have found it funny to be in the situation, but I find it funny that,
Someone was.
it's funny in the case that nobody got hurt, but it was funny that they had to go through it. I
Give me
don't
your bag.
really know how to. I don't know how to explain it. It's a funny situation when you're on the back side of it and you know that everybody got out of it okay. It wouldn't have been funny if, something had happened. But the fact that she caused it to herself made it kind of
I need
funny.
your bag.
I know you need my bag. I heard you. I'm talking. Shut up and give me a minute. Damn it, crazy. Stop being so fucking impatient.
Hey, that was not me.
No,
Shut up.
but he acts just fucking like you.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I do. I
When
already
it
used
comes to this, he does. Because he gets so damn impatient. I don't even know what he's worried about.
Getting
I
your
don't even
bag.
have a power line hooked up to it yet. Why are you worried about doing
I'm not worried about. I'm just getting it done. Do I have to be worried about everything just because I want to get something done?
Yeah, you're rushing me. That's worrying about it.
No, that's not worrying about. That's getting things done for you so it can be done.
Well, stop it.
Hi,
You're rushing
Treasure.
me. I don't like it.
It's ready when you are.
Speaking of my special children, hi, Treasure.
There's the other special child.
Here's my other special child.
What? You have special children?
Yeah, you, Andy, Treasure.
I am not a child.
You're my special children.
No. Do not include me in that.
Grab your bag. I just threw it back at you.
You're my special children.
No.
And I'm going to go put power cells back down.
Now, I have to tell you the same thing I told Junior, damn it. Just because you're my child doesn't mean you're a child. You can be an adult and still be my child.
What? It sounds wrong.
Well, it can sound however you want in your head. It means something completely different. You're not going to call Jabby your child when he's 30 years old?
That's the difference.
Because
he's actually my child. I gave
because
birth
because he's 30, he's no longer your child?
No.
I'm not a kid anymore, Mom.
Okay. I gave birth to Jabby, so yes, I'm going to call him my child. But to call someone else that you didn't, that's not your kid, your child, is weird. Wrong.
Mm.
But what if you raised them up over the years?
Or in this case, they just act childish.
Shut up, Bear. Nobody likes you.
I know this. You know this.
We need to put that as one of the, like, if she ever gets an action figure, that's one of her sayings.
Why would I get an action figure?
If we ever get big and
oh yeah, we're going to get so huge that we're going to have action figures. You realize most kids don't watch us because of the fact that, oh wait a minute, you're in that generation where even adults have action figures. Never mind. Forgetting he's one of my special children. Never mind. Okay, that's done. Doesn't matter what the age is, Treasure, you're still one of my special children.
Well, we were supposed to put.
You
Our
have
live
drank
streams.
you have drank the Kool-Aid too.
Hey, it's been an hour. We should put our streams up on.
You should, yes, that's your job.
I am not one of your special children.
You're one of my special children.
That's what I say. I am not, because that would just.
I got all of you here. We need to have a conversation about Bear laying pipe and not the pipe ring.
How special are you? You're so special.
You gotta
Oh,
stop
good God! Who is Treasure? If you're still watching my stream, shut
That's
it the fuck
Treasure.
off.
I'm turning the volume down.
You're echoing, jackass. Badly.
No, what you're doing, Bear, like, you told me to be responsible even if you make mistakes. Even if you have to right now do a thing, you need to fix it as soon as you can. I fixed the floor for you. You got to move everything upstairs before you coagulate the pipe floor even more to where it's more of a hassle later. That's why you told me to do it.
I am not moving that ore processing line. I like it where it's at. Thank you. Have a nice day.
But it's on the pipe floor.
It's going to stay on the pipe floor. It's mostly pipes. It's a very little machine.
But you have a blue pipe that you're laying on the first floor.
I always lay that on this. Even when we had a pipe floor up there, I still laid them up here.
What is it for?
That is the output for the ore line, or the dust line. Everything that comes off of our processing stuff goes into that main line and comes down here. The pipe floor is basically for wiring and piping small little setups. It's not for a long ass gonna take it out.
So the it's that basically they take up the factory. It is what it is. F it.
Pretty much. I need an EV and
no, you don't.
HV transformer.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
so
I do.
Crazy, are you on the server?
No.
Hell no, she's being lazy.
I'm waiting to go play TFC. Shut the fuck up.
And she could be breeding crops while she was waiting, but you know.
Oh yeah, I got your farm. I want you to look at your farm because it's amazing.
No, it's
not
too big.
done yet.
It's not amazing yet, Treasure. You don't have 4 blocks of dirt in every spot on there.
Hey, I was working on it, but I had to finish a thing today.
And it's not hoed, so I'm getting animals in there.
Yeah.
You hoe it.
You're the builder.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I'm not the farmer.
This is true. The farmer does the hoeing. But
shut up, Bear. Nobody asked you.
You know,
the miner does the eating.
Trying to send Crazy out hoeing doesn't do a lot of good. I've tried to send her out hoeing a few times. She doesn't listen.
Shut up, Bear.
Does she have to be a girl to go hoeing?
No, it's not required.
I don't like playing. I'm not gonna do TFC. You guys are done with TFC. I don't want to do 08 because there's no 10, and so there's no point in spreading resources.
There's 10 and 08.
Hey, we found a second tin vein.
Yeah, I got a second tin vein in 08. I don't know what you're talking about.
I got 2 tin veins in 08.
Yeah, I don't know how you found that second tin vein. I've searched every 6,000 blocks in every direction except south.
Except south. Maybe it's
south.
Guess which direction you need to go.
South.
Well, remember, tin can spawn below water level, below ground level. So therefore, I found it at like 40. 40 or 50.
Well, I had Super Coder, and he's like, oh yeah, we'll do this, and he left. And then Andy came in, he's like, oh yeah, we'll do this, and then he left. And then Net came in, he's like, oh yeah, we'll do this, and then he left.
Excuse me, Net, you blew the fuck up.
Hey, he has no business running around my base without a hard hat.
Yeah, Net had a reason to leave. You blew his ass up. He opened a door, and a creeper blew him up. I think he had reason to leave.
There's a reason there was a fucking door there.
Because you keep creepers behind it?
I just knew that monster. I wasn't finished with it. All right, I will say that Net had a valid reason.
Why do I keep calling people that aren't my children my children?
Because he's weird.
Because one of my favorite things to do in life is make my friends tell me to shut the fuck up. And by doing this, we'll get most of them to tell me to shut the fuck up. It aggravates them. I enjoy it.
Except for the one that he actually wants to tell me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the one I really want to tell me to shut the fuck won't do it because she knows I want her to do it. And she's mean to me.
I do the opposite.
That's because she's still a child. She's still my child.
You want Evie and
no, I'm not. Shut up.
Only children do things because they're not wanted to do it.
You want Evie and what else, Bear?
EV and HV.
Just made that.
I'd be able to work on the farm and get it finished, but unfortunately, people in my house don't like me staying up all night. So I had to.
You should get some sleep, fucker.
You're always.
Oh no! I woke up at midnight.
So it's like.
I went to bed at 6. I went to bed at 6 p.m. Woke up at midnight, which would be 2 your time, Bear, and 1 your time, Andy. And then we were fooling around until 4:30 on the server. My time. So 6:30 Bear's time.
How in the fuck is that going to work? Holy shit.
Why'd you do this?
I didn't say I was going to bed. I just said I had to get off the computer.
We're going to need a different output hatch, dude.
Why?
10 redstone in a centrifuge creates 3,000 liters of mercury.
That's a lot.
What?
We have 9 centrifuges in that processing array. So 3,000 times 9
is 27.
27,000. And LV only holds 16.
So we need
MB.
EV is 40, HV is 32, MV is 24.
I thought you were supposed to get that out of the other stuff.
We need
16
HV.
and 32. Where the hell did you get a 40 in there?
Output hatch LV is 16. Right. MV is 24,000. HV is 32. EV is 40. IV is 48. LUV is 56. CPM is 64. UV is 72. Max is 80,000.
Oh, they did do 24 for MV. Holy shit.
Need more clay.
So we need HV because we need 27.
Well, you freaking... Nah.
Is that farm really too big for you, Crazy?
I need more stainless, Bear. Can you make me some?
Bear says it's not.
Well, you told me that you needed a lot of land.
Yeah, I told you to expand it once, not to expand it trillion times.
It's only been like 4 times.
No, then you kept expanding it.
No, I was filling in the lake like I told you, and that was where I was going to expand it to. This is the first expansion that I've done. Now I have to clear out the entire forest and the evil biome and expand it another time.
No. It's fine.
Is that enough land? Okay.
Do not expand it anymore.
Because I was going to, like, what it is right now is like a third of what I thought you wanted.
She loves you, Treasure. Just stop.
Hold on, you gave me the EV. Where's the HV?
I haven't made it yet. I'm working on it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Normally, you throw them both at me at the same time.
No, I was working on it. Then you told me I need an HV output hatch, and I'm working on both at the same time.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it didn't despawn.
Nope.
This collector thing.
Maybe.
I was trying to make sure that you would have a 9x9 plot for every single plant that you wanted to do. Right now, you'll have enough for maybe a quarter.
How do you know how many plants I want to do?
Because there's like 300 of them, and you can only do like 80 of them right now.
She doesn't do that many.
I'm not going to do a whole field for every crop.
So you're not going to have a tins plot, a lead plot, etc., etc.?
Those, yes. But like blaze rods, no. or gas tier.
Oh.
No.
She doesn't know how much blaze you need, Andy.
I need a lot of blaze, by the way. I need one
See,
blaze
I
powder.
remember everything you tell me, Crazy. I'm not like other men. I actually remember.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, hold on.
I need a blaze powder per ender
I
eye.
said hold on.
I thought you were telling him hold on so I can describe what I need.
Is that a shot at me?
Maybe,
If the
my
shoe
child.
fits.
Maybe.
Is that a shot at the fact that I can't remember a motherfucking thing?
I just remember everything. I have too few people that I talk to, so every time I talk to them, it's an experience. I remember every single thing. I just don't remember it in the correct order.
And yes, Andy needs ass tons of blaze, but a full plot is a full farm area is probably not necessary.
Yeah,
So 9x9 is too big?
It's not too big, but it's probably a little overkill. Because he doesn't need
if you
them.
jump on there.
He needs
If you
lots
jump
of
on there,
them, but
Crazy,
he doesn't
you
need
can't
them
get out.
constantly.
No, I'm on strike.
Okay, well,
You're on
I'm going to go
strike.
start farming myself then.
No, don't touch my farm.
But you're on strike.
You told me not to touch her. I'd get beat up. Now she's telling me to go and fucking hoe it. What the hell?
That's because I don't want shit spawning and killing what crops I do have, and I'm on strike for over there.
You know,
why?
You realize you have like a week tops before we start calling in scabs, right?
What?
What's a scab?
A scab is somebody that doesn't work for the union, the crybaby little bitches that go on strike. So if your ass isn't back here in a week, we're calling in scabs because we're almost to fusion and we need this shit out of those crops. So if you're not going to do it, somebody else is going to.
Nope.
I'm on strike.
Good luck
they
with
can
that.
do it in a different farm.
Good luck with that.
Oh, we gotta move your farm out of the way
of the farm
to start our own farm.
Bullshit. Our resources went into all that shit under them farms.
Crazy, we're almost done with this pack. You can't strike
Her
yet.
farm can stay. We take all the resources out of it.
Just give her what she wants, Bear. Tell her we can do whatever she wants next.
Give her what she wants.
I ain't giving her what she wants. I don't give in to terrorists. I don't give in to terrorists or children.
Did you check out the other portions?
She's being...
No, stop, Bear. Stop. Go look at the rest of the farm. Oh, delay, I forgot.
Looking at the rest of the farm. I'm busy. 3, 4, 5.
I'm assuming that you've actually checked it out, Crazy.
You know, Treasure, Bear could be your dad. You said you're 30, so that means Bear could have...
How is that possible?
You're trying to say I could have had him when I was 11, which meant
when you're 20. You're 50.
I'm 40, fucker.
40.
I'm gonna slap the dog shit out of you.
I'm thinking of my
You're 40?
I'm 41.
I thought you were... Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you were 42.
41.
Yep. Yeah, you could have had him when you were 11.
Yeah, my other brother is 50.
I was stuck on you being 50. I'm sorry.
Which would have meant I conceived him at like 10, dude.
Oh, cool.
Hey, boys can have babies from the age of 13 and older, at least for Bear's generation. If I had a kid today, he could produce offspring at like the age of 8 because of all the steroids in the beef and chicken. Which, by the way, did you know it's really messed up? The chickens can't even walk. Their breasts are so big. I thought that was a little cruel.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, but they taste so fucking good. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
All right, so there's that. So this
tastes
bitch
better
should be
when they're not full of antibiotics and hormones.
The antibiotics stop infection.
They only need the antibiotics because they're kept in like 10 in a small little cage. They don't never see the outdoors.
Are you hit and run, Bear?
Yeah, but they taste so fucking good.
That's a little uneconomical. What they do now is they have a giant barn with like 10,000 chickens all
No,
stuck
that's
each
the
other.
free range chickens. You're talking about the regular ones that, yeah, they're literally kept like that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, it's all cruel.
This part of the stream brought to you by a bunch of whine-ass little pita bitches. Hope you enjoy.
No, I don't mind eating them. I just don't like the way they're raised.
Yeah, platinum, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, I eat them. It's just,
Do.
but my free range chickens that I have taste a lot better than store bought. They don't have antibiotics and they don't have hormones.
Mine
Don't
tastes,
get that near the item filter.
mine
The
tastes
reason
better
that they
because I
put
killed
antibiotics in the chicken is because the chickens eat their own poop.
them.
Let's not
And that is the
listen to
biggest
That's
problem
not
you
gonna
have.
get them sick.
And that is the biggest problem that you have with free range is they eat their own shit, which is why they put them in cages.
Boom.
Free range is actually less healthy for you than the
No,
cage
it's
ones.
not.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
so
throw
Bear,
these two into another fucking chat in about 3 seconds.
we're running redstone,
I'm
right?
sorry.
I don't give a fuck. I'm playing fucking Minecraft, doing piping and shit. Fuck off about chickens.
So 4 sacks of redstone.
Yeah, let's pressure test it with 4.
Rebuild the stable.
Let's go.
Do we even need a stable at this point? We're not really using animal products.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have rubber, so we
Yes.
don't need wool.
Do we need a
We
bigger
need
bus?
We're gonna need more output
Oh,
space possibly because redstone does ruby dust,
oh yeah.
pyrite. What else
does
is it?
3 at a time.
Yeah, but
We
we're
get all our
doing
meat from
9.
those traps.
Shut up a minute! Fucking hell! I'm gonna slap the two
Oh
of you.
yeah. Crap, they're gonna fill up too fast.
What? Trying to do something. You don't keep talking about dumb shit. Shut up a minute.
Capacity
Okay.
of 9 or capacity of 16?
We're going to have 9 ruby dust come out. We're going to have 45 pyrite come out and 9 silicon come out. That is fine. It's only going to do 9 of one recipe. So there will be plenty of room for it in there.
So 45 silicon, or not 45, 9 silicon, 45 pyrite, and 9 rubies.
Yes, Dyer's not one of my children. He's too old.
And 27,000 mercury.
Was it net that was 45?
No, Net is like 9 months older than I am.
Oh.
Do you have... Is that automatic output?
No, there's nothing outputting yet. We gotta wait until I want to see it in there before I pull anything out.
I don't know what it's doing.
It's working. Redstone takes forever, dude.
Was it 3 minutes, if I remember right?
Let's see. Redstone.
170. About 3 minutes. 250 or something.
It takes 170 seconds.
Which is about 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yep, it's about 3 minutes. I was going to do Cinnabar for the first one because Cinnabar is quicker, but you
Too late now.
jumped on Redstone, so.
You didn't say go ahead and do Cinnabar. You just said, yeah, let's do it.
You don't listen. Even if I tried, you don't listen.
So I type in Greg Tech processing array, and it has a single processing array, can replace up to 16 single block machines.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bear's Den is the second search result.
Yeah, because I did a multi-block.
45.99.
That's exactly what I told you it was going to pull out.
I know. Right. I didn't say it wasn't.
So now we hit import on it, and that'll start pulling that stuff out and sending it over to the thing. So, Andy,
and there's 27,000 in the quantum tank.
I am going to go eat up 2 more iridium veins, and I'm going to process that once we get this redstone done. So I want a quantum tank 1 for each one of those storage drawers over there.
Each one of
What
what?
does that do?
Storage.
Each one of our storage drawers over here that's holding our dust and stuff, I want changed out to a quantum chest 1.
That's a lie.
How's that a lie? I want it.
Okay, let's do it. Give me all the osmium. Soon as you get the iridium.
I want it. It doesn't mean I want to fucking get it, but I want it.
Crazy needs to get on here and get me enderized then.
Because that'll save on some of this lag we've been getting. Some of the lag we've been getting is render lag because of all those chests. Or all them drawers.
Because it's got the image on the front.
Yeah.
I have to ender pearls. I need 4 osmium per quantum tank. And 4 circuits and 3 stainless.
Wow.
So, what?
That's a lot.
It's only 4.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's 4 HV circuits. That's not a lot. A lot is my new recipe for Bear's quantum suit. Just the chest piece. I need an advanced nano chest piece, which got eaten whenever we scanned this in. I need 2 master circuits.
I have complained about that, by the way.
6 reinforced iridium plates. Lapatron energy orb. 2 HV field generators. 2 IV electric motors. 4 tungsten screws. 4 tungsten screws. 16 ingots of soldering alloy. And 10 ingots of titanium. All put into that big giant size of a dick that you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So that could run and give him his quantum chest plate.
Wow.
And you know what the bad thing about this is, Andy?
The time.
Chest
Not even
piece.
the best armor.
The chest piece isn't even the main part I want. The part I want is the leggings. And it's going to be almost as bad. The leggings let you go faster.
Oh, shit. I want the leggings.
Quantum leggings work like Thaumcraft's Boots of the Traveler. And you can run super speed with them. And I want them for when I'm going down my mining things. My mining tunnels are getting to the point where to get from one place to another, it's painful walking that far.
Give me your leggings then.
Are the leggings faster than rails?
Make another set of leggings because you know it's going to eat it.
Working on it. All
right. And if you get the helmet, you can just hold cans of food in your hand. So or in your inventory, as painful as making the helmet is, Andy, you might want to make 2 of them because you hate eating all the time. You can can food and just put the cans in your inventory and it'll automatically eat for you.
Well, what if I run out of food?
If you run out of the cans of food in your inventory, then you got to feed yourself with whatever you get, but you can eat automatically with those cans.
You can do cheap stuff, though. You can have canned fish.
Mm-hmm.
Might need to make some more fish traps.
Well, once we get the fusion reactor done, which we're, slowly working on, we're going to start the GT++ stuff, and he has a multi-block.
And AE and Thaumcraft.
No, you're going to play with Thaumcraft somewhere else when we're done.
And you're playing with AE
I'm
probably.
going to mess with AE and GT++. I will have...
I was kidding about AE.
By the time... I'm not. I planned on doing this. By the time we get to that point, Treasure should be done with his building projects, and I will bring him in on the building stuff component-wise, he can take Andy's job while Andy goes out playing fucking magic bullshit with Thaumcraft.
Oh, he's gonna have fun building stuff. Where the hell
So
did you go?
I will be able to teach him
It's
more
not
about
connected
Greg
to the
Tech.
blue multi-block.
You're not over here. Thought you were.
Yes, that is not
No, I was
connected
right
because the thing is up at the thing is on the front instead of on the top.
Oh.
I have to move the input hatch, but right now the input hatch thing has things in it.
You're upstairs. Over here looking for you on the
Yes.
ground floor. Here, give me your freaking.
Oh, Andy, we need
Give me your
another
leg.
teleporter.
Why did you give me a brand new pair?
Because I'm taking that pair and throwing it in the scanner.
Why not take this pair because they'd have no power in them?
Oh, duh.
Why would you want to take and waste our power by scanning it?
Too bad it doesn't go faster because you have power already.
Yeah, well, good luck.
And it's still going to be always 2 hours to scan something as quantum.
Mm-hmm.
And above.
Even though the nano thing is way more... You know you got to make a whole new...
I just thought about that, yeah.
Data stick, too.
Yep. I can use the other one.
Mm-hmm. And then we got to scan the fucking chest again.
I know why it makes me almost sick to watch you.
Hmm.
I've been playing on Quake Pro for so damn long. Your field of view is what was messing with me. I figured it out.
Really? I gotta have an integrated processor to make a data stick. And nothing smaller. Okay. You're annoying.
I do believe that's because you can, for most things, use a data orb in place of the stick. You might even be able to do that for the scanning, but I don't know. And the data orb takes the higher level. The data stick is just supposed to be the lazy
an
cheap
orb
man.
to overwrite and a copy of orb comes out with the orb to copy. Orb to overwrite outputs a copy of orb. But it's gonna eat. It's not gonna copy it.
No, you'll get the orb back.
The orb? Oh yeah, you will.
If it's in the bottom corner of the scanner, you get it back. If it's in the top input, it eats it.
Okay,
so the orb you would get back.
Going into sodium dust gives back a data orb. Inside, it gives the data of the sodium. Okay.
So I guess as far as building projects, I'm going to finish up the 4 layers of dirt for the farm. And then either A, I'm tearing down the stable, unless you think we need it.
Yeah, an orb is too expensive.
I've gotten kind of used to it being here, so I say
Just
leave it here. Actually, if we get into bees, you can fireproof this wood. And at some point, once we get to quantum, if Zykor isn't going to get his butt back on here and do the bees, I will do the bees. And I can make you fireproof. I said if he doesn't. I don't know if he's going to or not, but there's fireproof wood. Let's see, fireproof. You can have any of these woods in fireproof, and there's a cocobolo wood that looks really close to your wood you have out there. I'll just have to breed you that tree, and then you can redo it with fireproof wood. But to make the fireproof version, we have to have this refractory wax, which comes from a simmery comb or a molten comb. The molten comes from smoldering bees.
I'll be right back.
It's whatever you want, honestly. Barns are supposed to be red, so you just pick a red barn. But I've seen barns painted white as well. The reason they were red before is because they needed painted so often, and red was the cheapest paint. Oh yeah, fun fact of the day, in case you didn't know, Andy.
He just said
Orange
he'd
are red
be
because
right
red
back.
is cheap. Oh.
He had to go to the bathroom, I think. Alright, so we're going to break this out. And we're going to move this up here. Connect that there.
That is a new girl. Transmuting bee?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen the fiendish and the demonic. I've never seen the transmuting.
I think that one was added by Impotech for, if you look at it, let me go back in here again. Dun, dun. See how it comes off over here? That would be because it's added as a special one, and they just got lazy and didn't put it down, or they knew it took too many spots, so they just let it
I'm
go
looking
off.
at you mess around connecting a pipe to this multi-block.
Transmuting.
Oh, okay, now you're going into NEI.
Silky, simmery,
Refractory.
transmuting, and parched. Yeah, I don't know
Oh, I
what
see.
the fuck that is. It says forestry, so it doesn't say magic bees, which is what I would expect it to be if it was an actual magic bee. I would guess it's one that was added by Gendistry, because you can make your own special bees with Gendistry, apparently.
The transmuting comb is magic bees, though.
Are you sure?
It says it when you hover it over.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it is a magic bee then. I have no idea.
Transmuting queen is forestry, though. That's confusing.
I think all bees are forestry, actually.
Oh.
Let's see. If we do this, is this going to be fast enough? It should be. Because it only does 10 at a time, and that does so many a second, so should be. There's a stack in there. So let's do, where the fuck is my hammer? Hammer time, excellent. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. And now we will have a redstone running automatically through here and processing into mercury. Now the problem with doing this is we're going to have so much damn pyrite that we don't need. We're probably going to have to automate the frickin' pyrite into something, or Andy's got to upgrade this frickin' drawer, because we already have way too much pyrite. But the main reason why we're doing this is because we want the mercury out of it, and we want the ruby dust. So this
so you can get chrome out of it.
This is what's going to supply our mercury for our bathing setup.
What are those purple EBF looking things?
Purple EBF looking things. I don't know what you're talking about. Processing array I was just looking at.
You were walking to your drawers that you had over there, and you passed by.
That's something
like
for that's for next week. Fuck off.
I just want to know what the
That's for next week. Fuck off.
Quit surprising me. I hate surprises.
Well, that's for next week. Fuck off. Actually, that is a large heat exchanger and 2 high pressure steam turbines.
Oh, seems useless.
That's how we're turning lava into power and copper, tin, electrum, things like that.
Okay. Now, I think I heard Andy say something. You need a whole stack of chalcopyrite, or it was aluminum, whatever you're doing with. Anyways, to get your uranium is expensive. But for your fusion reactor, you needed palladium or something?
Neodymium.
What does it run off of to produce power? What's its fuel source?
Palladium? With fusion, you don't really do it for power. You do it for the materials that you get out of it.
So it's another processing array. Just highly complicated.
Kind of. What you're basically doing is taking two elements and making another element. You're fusing the two elements. And the idea with a fusion reactor in the beginning of people, thinking about fusion was that they wanted it for power, but it takes so much power to get it started and can process things, fusing them together so quickly that it's really hard to keep it fed. Now, we will get like one of the recipes that we're doing, which takes neodymium, if I could fucking spell. Is it me?
Neodymium.
Can't spell neodymium. Hold on.
Neo.
Yeah, I just typed in NEO, and I don't think that was right. Where is it on the... It is NEO.
Not BO. Neo.
You're behind. Shut up.
I forgot the delay.
Okay, so neodymium dust we need to actually turn into... we gotta blast furnace it. Then we have to fluid extract it. And then we can put that into the fusion reactor. So it'll be neodymium and hydrogen will be fused together to make europium.
Okay.
So you take 16 neodymium, 48 hydrogen, and that'll make europium. This is the first actual thing that we need to get out of it to get to the second level of fusion. It takes...
So europium is going to help you create the next Mach 2?
That'll make the Mach 2, yes. And it takes this much EU to start, which is 150 million EU to start it.
Wow.
And then it's going to run at this much EU per tick for a total amount of this much EU that it's actually going to take to make each of those 16 liters, and you need 144 liters to make one ingot. So it takes multiple of them to get it. Now, with this recipe, it is putting out molten europium. It's not putting out a plasma. So we don't even get the power back out of it when we cool it off. The europium will actually go into a fluid solidifier and become the plate that we need that is used to make the Mach 2 computer, which I don't even know where in the hell it is.
You would think a fluid solidifier would be inappropriate. You would want to put it in your freezer if it was, realistic.
Okay, here's what we need the europium for. We need the europium to make our Lapatronic energy clusters, which is for our next level power. And I think the europium is also used for the Mach 2 fusion, but you can't see the recipe for Mach 2 fusion because it's done in the assembler, so it has to be scanned. But I do believe it takes 4 europium plates to make it. And then if we want to go to the third one, it's going to take 4 of the americium, which americium
1 billion EU? Oh my goodness.
Americium is going to be done with lutetium and chrome, and it takes that much, which is 200 million to start, and 470 or 4,718,000 EU for each 16. So, yeah. And then we would do that to get to neutronium, which is the last material you make in the last fusion reactor. Now, you can pull power out of a fusion reactor by making plasmas.
So it's like a dual use type thing.
What you do is, like, if we would make, let me see if I can find one of the main ones you make with it. Is it helium plasma? I think it might be. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So you can take deuterium, which is hydrogen, an isotope of hydrogen, and helium-3, and you put those two together in a fusion reactor, and you get helium plasma. So 125 and 125 liters makes you 125 liters of helium plasma. Now, this one takes, what is it, 600,000 or 600 million?
Plutonium, not palladium. You knew what I meant.
Sure. But when you
Thorium,
take this...
that's heavy water.
Sure about that?
Yeah, deuterium is heavy water.
Okay, well, shut up a second.
Tritium.
Shut up a second. So the helium plasma, if you run that in a plasma generator, there it is. This is how much power you get off in a plasma generator. So it takes 1,000 liters of helium plasma to make 4,096,000 EU. And to make said helium plasma, it takes 32,768 EU to make it. So that is a gain. But it takes the 6 million to start the process. So unless you're running an ass ton of it, I mean a freaking railcraft tank full of this shit, or being able to make the stuff quick enough to continuously feed it, you're not going to have a profit of power.
So at first it's going to be looked at as a processing array until we can get everything up to par with where we want it to be for energy production.
Correct.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, when XAR had this set up on Thylacraft, he had 16 processing arrays just to make the deuterium and helium-3 to feed this thing. So not only does the fusion reactor itself cost power to make the power, the processing arrays take the power to make the material to make the power. So I really don't think a fusion reactor is going to be a power source more than it's going to be.
We can do the math on it, but from what you're telling me, it looks like that your gain is so minimal that you can't even consider it a gain unless you're trying to pinch pennies and have a truly completely optimized factory.
And realistically, in real life, that's exactly why we don't use fusion as a power source.
We haven't found out a way.
Right. They cannot find a way to make it sustainable for making power. They can make a lot of power, but they can't get a gain out of it right now.
Helium plasma.
Right now in Spain, they're working on, it's either Germany or Spain. They're working on a new one. It'll be finished in 2020, and it should bring us closer to the break-even point.
Yeah, closer. So we're getting there, but we're still 30 years out. 10, 20,
we
30.
were 30 years out 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I'd say we're probably a century away. 1 or 2 centuries we'll have fusion, but yeah.
If we don't kill ourselves first.
Oh man, we're done for. And there's no point in talking about it, but we're done for.
Like all these space colonies we want to do, and all these going to all the planets and colonizing everywhere. We're all gonna be dead before then. Somebody's gonna nuke this place.
I love the fact that you guys have such a great outlook on life.
Well, it's just like I'm an engineer and this is what I do. And right now, we have too much carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, which is fine. That's perfectly fine.
We can
The
do
problem
carbon
is
cleaning,
the
but we're not.
little single-celled organisms and the little multi-cell organisms that are in the ocean that eat the carbon dioxide that we had, 640 million years ago. We don't have them anymore, at least not in the same numbers. So they're not able to consume the carbon dioxide to produce the oxygen that we need. So it's like pretty much the oceans are going to be acidified, which is going to kill off the larger species and even some smaller species of plankton, killing off all the life in the ocean, which is 90% of our food.
I live off Skittles and pizza, so I'm good.
I live off pizza roll,
Skittles,
spaghetti, and pasta.
No, enjoy your lives, both of you, because in the next century we're moving to a purely vegan-based diet for all humanity.
Yeah, we'll see. Hang on, let me get my vegan Dr. Pepper out.
Fuck that! I'm not going vegan.
It represents 50% of global emissions, the food that we eat. Just cows.
Are you trying to say I fart a lot after eating beef?
All the methane animals make.
No, the cows do.
And even just them dying makes so much carbon
for
coming out of
fuck's sakes. I'm going to move you two next. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. I will be dead before then. I don't care. You social cunts can deal with that when I'm dead. Leave me alone.
Just because you will be dead doesn't mean I won't be dead.
Yeah. So you two go deal with that all you want. I don't care. I'll be dead before.
I like to think of the sci-fi actions of it.
Damn straight. We fucked it up. You guys fix it.
Where it happened.
You know what? I am kind of a dumbass. I just fucked up.
Oh, wait, you can do that?
I can fix this. Fuck off.
I wanted to write a book about that, Bear, where people, they reject the vegan way of life and turn to long pork.
You got super quiet. Did Bear hear that?
They reject veganism and they move to long pork.
Shut up before you piss off Crazy.
Does she know what long pork is?
Shut up before you piss off Crazy.
What's long pork?
Okay.
Why are you breaking things there?
Thing is Soylent Green.
How did you break
Shut
things?
up before you piss off Crazy.
Okay, all right.
I should be working on things. Let's see. Do I really want to start on your suit?
I have no idea.
Your quantum chess piece.
Okay.
You need other stuff though.
That is done. So now I should be able to put another one of these on here.
These all are pretty simple items.
Let's say theoretically I wanted to break apart a block of charcoal.
Shit.
What machine would I put it in to do that?
Why do you want to break apart a block of charcoal? Why did you make it into a block in the first fucking place? You do not make torches out of charcoal. Charcoal is not for torches.
Resin.
Sulfur.
Oh, sulfur, okay.
Andy, why in the fuck is my crowbar not in my bag?
I threw it in your bag. Now it's in my body.
You lie like a dog.
No, I gave it back to you because I said I didn't need it.
But you didn't give me back my crowbar.
No, I gave you the crowbar back
next week, guys, when Bear kills Andy.
Anyways.
That will not be next week. That'll be about 5 minutes from now if you don't give me my damn crowbar. I'm going to beat him with said crowbar when he does give it back to me. And you still ain't hurting me, fucker.
I know, I see that.
All right, I'm a little indecisive right now.
A nano
so I'm gonna ask Bear, since he's more like an older brother than Andy is. Should I open the root beer, or should I just drink an opened water?
I'm not an older brother. I'm your little brother.
You ain't even my little brother. You're my little sister.
something.
Now, shut
up.
Shit.
Now
I don't like sugar or caffeine.
Mess up.
But it's colder than the water is.
That makes no sense.
Drink the root beer.
I brought the root beer from the house, but the water's been sitting in my van stewing in the 100-degree weather.
Drink the root beer.
Go finish the fucking farm.
No.
Okay, that's taken care of.
Make her do it there.
This one needs to not put its items out, though. This one can. Alright, so now I need this.
You saying Bear can't make you do that?
Andy, we need a filter again. How the fuck are we out of filters?
Because you keep using them all.
Yeah,
I can't play turn now.
Item filter. I need a filter to get our chalcopyrite and our pentalandite out to send it down to be done downstairs.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Bear. I was reading, I think I actually gave it to you and you told me to fucking ignore it and not pay attention to it. It was the Nanotan GT guide for like 1.6.4. But he said you need to go into the desert to get rubies and you need to go into the plains to get titanium and stuff. You said that doesn't exist anymore.
Correct.
But he said use miners. Now, the miners, are these little drones that fly around and then they go and burrow into the ground and mine? Or are these like your ones that you were programming with Lua?
Neither. What he is talking about is this right here, which is called an advanced miner from IC2 that will mine out ores underground for you if you feed them power and a mining pipe. And there is a, what the fuck is that thing called? Oh fucking hell, hold on.
I thought they flied around.
No. You use where the fuck is it?
Where are you gonna put the filter, Bear?
This here, an OD scanner. If you give the scanner to the miner, it'll be able to find stuff better, I guess. But you can also scan the actual area you're in with it, and it'll give you a number relative to the ores that are inside of that area. So if you say I'm in a chunk and it's got a number, say 1,000, versus a chunk that has 10,000, you know that there's more diamonds, emeralds, ruby, sapphire, whatever, in the one with 10,000 because it's a higher number. The one with 1,000 is probably more coal, iron, yeah, things like that.
Okay.
But that's what he's talking about. It's just a little miner. You sit down and let it do its thing.
I was thinking about lead production, but that doesn't seem like it would fix the problem.
We don't have a problem with lead. Why in the fuck does everybody think we have a problem with lead?
Dang it.
Because crazies will strike.
We have tons of lead. I got it from my pitch blend.
Oh, yeah. So we're good.
The only thing that we have a problem with because we can't find a galena vein is silver. But we're dealing with that as well. Just because I can't find a lead vein does not mean that we don't have lead. We have...
Yeah, we mainly need galena and silver, and that galena we can use for
we have
indium.
800 lead. But silver we only have 372. And most of the silver we've gotten has come from washing small ores of lead or from small ores of silver that I get while I'm mining other shit. So we're not hurting for either. It's just I want to find one mainly at this point just because I haven't found one. But when we go to space, which we'll be doing soon, we can find lead on other planets as well. So.
That's right. I need to start building my designs for the space station. I'm going to need your input on that one, Bear, because you told me there's special stuff that you want on that.
You need to build us a place to actually launch from, too, because last time me and Andy went to space, we did the redneck hillbilly
I saw
NASA design and just put them out in the field. So
I was watching your Philocraft playthrough.
Yeah, if you don't want to see us do the hillbilly redneck NASA, you better build us a launch facility.
No, I'm still watching off the front porch.
We'll have the coon dog under the back porch and burn his fucking tail with the exhaust from the rocket. We don't give a shit.
Well, you do realize when I build, I do it correctly. Now, a real world rocket is going to have tunnels leading from the launch pad out about a mile for all the flames to shoot through.
Don't do reality like
sure.
that.
So I'm going to do like 15 block tunnel from the launch pad for our make-believe flames.
What kind of filter, Bear?
Cool.
Item or type? You said type. Never mind. Wait, item.
I have pants on. Oh, you mean in real life? No, that will not get me to put pants on.
Item, right, Bear?
It would take at least $50 to make me think about putting on pants. Yes, an item filter.
Okay.
It would take probably $500 to get me to actually do it. $50 would make me think about it. $500, I might actually do it.
I can get you $500.
$500 a month will get me to wear pants.
Oh, only a month. Okay, I thought just one time 500. Dang it!
No. It's 500. It's $500 every month to get me to wear pants.
I don't have that coming in.
I don't like pants.
And you gotta do another 500 on top of it just to get face cam.
And if you want, you have to pay another $500 after that to not get the picture of me without wearing pants first. That'll be in the thank you for sending me the $500 is the picture of my bare ass without pants. So it'll be an extra $500.
Fight is not active at this point.
It'll be an extra $500 if you don't want the picture.
You're mean.
Yes, I am.
Are you ready for TFC yet?
No, I'm not ready for TFC yet. I want to get this.
I'm kicking Bear off.
Once I get this filter done and we get the Choco out like I want it, then we'll be ready to go do TFC. But I want to get this done first.
Filter is going to take another hour.
Oh shit!
We'll be there in an hour.
Computer room on your space station. Are you going to have any processing arrays up there?
There is one thing we have to do up there. I think we got to do a clean room up there, don't we, Andy?
On what?
I don't know. Why am I asking, Andy?
I haven't done any space stuff. We only went to space once.
But I told you about it once.
Like I'm gonna remember.
I was thinking of circles and have like a 15 block radius for your circle, so it's like 30 across would be the big ones, and then like a 9x9 type circle for the smaller rooms. Unless you need something much larger for a processing array or distillation tower or whatever.
Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. There's one of the things that we need that has to be done in low gravity. And I thought it was this. There it is. Okay, so we will have an autoclave on the space station to turn exquisite olivine into a raw crystal chip which means we got to get europium up there to do this.
So it's a ways away.
This is the first thing.
No, we're not a ways away.
This is one of the first things that we have to do with our europium. And the bad thing is we get a 10% chance of getting this. We only have to get one. Once we get the one raw crystal chip, once we get that one raw crystal chip, then we can do what they consider growing it, which I hate the way they implemented that. You take the raw crystal chip, hold on.
Where y'all putting this?
You put it with an emerald plate, and you get an engraved crystal chip in a blast furnace. It also requires helium gas. And you take that engraved crystal chip and you make a crystal CPU, and that crystal CPU can then be broke into 9 new raw crystal chips. So you can just continually do it. It's a loop. You take one of the 9. Well, it's the idea is you're supposed to be using the original one, and the blast furnace process is growing another crystal. Instead of using a crystal growth chamber, they're using an EBF because they're too lazy to add a proper machine to do it. And I thought it was pretty cheaty myself because to me it just looked like an endless processing loop. But I talked to Bloody, and that's what he explained.
Seeds, and you can grow these plants, get the seeds from them, and then you got like maybe 1 out of 10,000 seeds you'll be able to use to grow another plant. They're pretty much sterile, because Monsanto wants you to buy their fucking seeds. But if you had it to where every one of these raw crystal chips, you can grow it and then break it and get 9, cool. But you can't regrow from those ones because that's like basically, exponential cheating. Make it to where you have to go through and continuously create with your emerald plate and your, you know what I mean? Well, I guess at this point it wouldn't matter. I'm just making it harder for the sake of making it harder, I guess.
Pretty much. Now, I wish they would have done it without the EBF, because that just makes it look dumb. Because you would not do that in a blast furnace. That is not what a blast furnace is for. But they just want to be lazy and get it done.
I found out what buttons are good for, Bear.
What buttons?
The buttons that's on the filters.
Okay, I know what the buttons are on the filters, but where's my filter?
Over here around the corner that
I gotta go
out to your pipe where it's supposed to go. And
damn it, give me my filter back.
Stop throwing it at me.
I'll see you guys
later.
Up here on top or right here. Somewhere not going to the master.
Okay, well, it needs to come out right after these, and the output for these is going into here. So we're going to send it out right here, so it's immediately after the baths. Okay. So we're going to do this.
I thought you would want it right there, but there's also like machines everywhere near it.
Actually, let's do it like this, and then we can send it straight down right here. And we can just run it right along that line right there and run that over to it. All right, so let me go to the other side.
I'm dead. Dang it.
Set that like that.
Give me your drill. Or charge my drill.
Throw me your drill and I'll charge it for you. Because I am so powerful I can pull power out of my ass.
Do you have pipes? You should have a ton of pipes.
I am running out of nickel pipes, but I still have other pipes over there. And we should not be getting too much that I can't use this. So we'll go ahead and do that. And
we have 2 more nickel, 3 cobalt, 8 brass, 9 electrum. Should they all be the same?
Yes, Shadow. I will wear shorts for only 250, but they're going to be the banana hammocks. It costs extra if you want more than a banana hammock. You took all the things out of my box.
I took all your pipes, yes.
Why'd you take all my pipes?
I'm missing 1. You got 1 on you, and then I got whatever needs to go down.
Did you just use all the random colored pipes we have?
Yes.
You seriously made a rainbow fucking pipe over here. What am I going to do with him? We should have more nickel down there.
I'll make 21 nickel pipes here in a second.
Yeah, for right now, I'm throwing one of my big-ass cobalt pipes in here. I want that back. And the electrum pipes, you might as well recycle those along with the brass, because we're going to go to using just the nickel and cobalt right now because they're useless materials for anything else, mainly.
We need more sugarcane. Oh, no, we don't. I thought that was empty. Never mind. I'm blind.
We can do concrete for the landing pad, but concrete and Greg Tech gives you speed, and I don't think that's something we want on our launch pad.
Okay, I'm making 8 stacks of nickel.
And Greg Tech concrete looks a little funky.
Funky monkey.
Yeah, a little bit funky.
Funky monkey.
Alright, so Andy, before you do anything else, can you go to the box?
Funky monkey.
Where the chalcopyrite's going to be coming down?
It's not come down yet.
I know it's not. I'm about to hit the button to send it down. I want you to tell me it gets there.
It's not going over here because there's no pipes.
Oh.
I haven't went down yet. I need to get the pipes to go down too.
I've got 18 of my big ones. You'll just have to give them back.
I need like 5.
Well, there's one.
One more. Move your body.
You want me to shake my ass too?
Move your body. Oh, dang. These things are humongous. Oh, crap. I need one more.
Motherfucker.
Just come down here. Or that. Okay.
That's probably going all the way down to the other pipe floor
I
now.
just fell down there.
You probably ought to put that floor back.
Maybe. Hang on. Let me throw some nickel.
Okay. Do we want to use what little titanium we have to make the disassembler?
We don't need a disassembler right now, so no. Let me find another bauxite vein first.
Hey.
Who made steel fluid pipes?
I did.
Okay.
I needed them for the getting the mercury up to the quantum tank.
And there's no way I can fix the floor because it's just pipe holes. Okay, can you get back over here and connect it?
Yeah.
Maybe, not really. You should be able to. Maybe.
I got it, I'm here. Got to put another pipe in there, though.
Yeah, I had to reach it first.
Okay, there you go. So you should have about 27 chalcopyrite coming down in a second.
Okay.
There's 28 sitting in the filter right now. As soon as the thing grabs it, it should be coming down to you. There it goes. 28 of them should be down there now.
Yep.
All right, so we got that done. So we have now automated making copper from chalcopyrite the best way possible. The only thing we need to do now is get the rest of the things to put in the filters for everything. I think the processing line is technically done. I'm going to take the rest of our redstone up there and put it in.
Don't you need electromagnetic separators up there?
We actually have not been using them.
No, we haven't. We don't have magnetite to run through. And other needed
well,
stuff.
There's kind of an issue in this version with the magnetic separator. Let me look up magnetite here, and I'll show you the problem we have. Okay. So you run magnetite through a centrifuge. You have a guaranteed tiny pile of gold and a guaranteed magnetite dust. If you run it through the magnetic separator, you have a 40% chance at a small pile of gold.
Yeah.
And a 20% chance at a gold nugget and a magnetite dust. And the problem is with those percentages, you end up getting screwed out of gold usually.
Yeah.
Magnetic separating should give you a better chance than doing it another way. But unfortunately, the way Greg did the math in this one, it really doesn't turn out to be a positive, at least not the way I've seen it so far. So we're not going to bother with them, and we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way here. Now,
so it's cheaper. It's better to do a universal macerator than to do a chemical bath.
Well, we do the chemical bath anyways, but then it's better, in my opinion, to just send it on to centrifuges than do the magnetic separator. The only other thing that I can think of that we need to get done soon for our processing line here is we need to get the tiny pile of platinum group sludge sent up to the packager, or we need to put a packager in here to do it. But I say just run this fucking pipe right up to the packager that we have. There's no reason to, make a second packager just for that. So we need to run that pipe up there and get that done. And
that's about it.
Well, there's another thing we could do, but I'm not sure if we want to right now. The rare earth. That's going to give us some of the neodymium we need.
Yep.
So we could send it up to a centrifuge, but we only have 2,200 of it, so we don't really have enough that we need to automate it. We can just do that by hand. We also should probably look at Cinnabar, getting it into that processing array, or using a single centrifuge to automate getting it turned into mercury as well, because we get that out of the redstone when we process it. We got about 800 of those right now. But I do believe the next thing we're going to be doing as far as processing stuff is our lepidolite here, so we can get fluorine out of it.
We doing the chemical dehydrator or the other machine?
We're not doing any GT++ things until we're done with Fusion Mach 1. So we're going to be setting up another MV electrolyzer, because I don't think we have room for another fluid. So I think we're gonna. I think we'll just set up a second electrolyzer just for this. Actually, we may do two things in that electrolyzer. Because we also have an issue right now with we can't process our bentonite because bentonite gives off water as a cell.
What?
It does put out hydrogen as a liquid, but we get water cells out of it. And I don't know if we have room over here. Well, we can probably put it right here. We need to get the tank thing that we use to empty the cells out. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, you're pulling all the paper off.
I should have just done that before.
Yeah, well, it happens.
Earlier.
And you know, you could have taken these nickel pipes right here for up there.
And I could have put the paper from the top.
I
just got to hit the X's on the side instead of the
on the corners, middle. Yeah. All right, so I think we've got most of our processing things done for the moment.
Let's keep going so Crazy can get mad.
Yeah, let's just try to piss Crazy off. That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm good at that.
Oh, that's a great idea. Alright, so our redstone will just keep coming in and going right back out. Now you will notice that we have 2 redstone boxes. That way we can keep 2,000 redstone on hand for anything else we need. This box is the kill it all and make us mercury. And that is its sole purpose. And we should end up with butt tons of ruby dust now. There's our ruby dust. We got 296, so that'll make us some chrome. And we'll end up leaving more. We have 296 ruby dust right now.
That's awesome. Just from what we just did.
No, we've had some of that. You just didn't know it because for some reason, with your gay little quad boxes you got, you ended up with it in a different place than you thought it was.
Oh,
I do believe.
Yeah, I had them in the quad box.
It's up here in this little box with jasper for some reason, instead of down here with rubies. I think the ruby dust that's down here is actually the false ruby that needs to be gotten rid of.
Probably.
But I'm not positive. Let me look here.
Probably
dust use. Yep. This right here can actually get thrown into the recycler, but need to have it someplace. We need at least one of them to set the box if he changes it. He needs to go through these quad boxes. I tried to do it a little bit. You'll notice things are a little more put together. He had weird things, weird places.
I don't see anything different.
What do you mean?
On the boxes. I'm just making a joke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, some of them were in some weird places. I moved some of them around.
Hey, give me 6 nickel pipes.
There you go.
Yay. Now you got a whole bunch of pipes on you too.
Yeah, I've seen that. Which I'm going to arc furnace down the brass ones. We don't really need them anymore since we have nickel ones. And I'm also going to throw the electrum ones in there, because electrum is the same thing as cobalt. And we should have plenty of cobalt, so. And that'll save us on some gold and silver, because you need that shit all the time for your circuits.
Yes.
Alright, so we are out of here going to TFC. So stick around if you'd like to watch that. Otherwise, take it easy. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
And I might do Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 single player soon.
yeah, so if you guys want to watch Borderlands 2 single player with Gage, Andy will be doing that on his channel. If you'd rather watch that than TFC, go check that out.
It depends on if I want to work on something or still play games.
Later.